morning. Welcome to another edition of Knocks2nuggets. I'm so excited because today is special. Today we celebrate the third anniversary of Knocks2nuggets. Yes, Knocks2nuggets is three. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And it's such a joy to see it become three. So it's Knocks2nuggets at three. Hooray! That's what it's all about. It looks like yesterday. And when we started, it looked like a mission impossible. It was like, I'm not going to do this. I can't do this. This is way beyond me. It's out of my comfort zone. I love the background. I love that space. But somebody kept pushing, somebody kept prodding. Somebody will not allow me drink water and keep a cup, like somebody would say. He will stand on it, he will sing, he will talk, he will until one day I had to yield. And I just said to myself, okay, what do you want? It was like, okay, I've had enough. What exactly do you want? And it started all this, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. And well, I had to obey because when you meet someone that has more power than you are better just calm down. And so today, I'm so privileged to have him on the platform with me today. I've talked about him in various ways. I've insinuated, people have guessed, people have I wondered who this person is. But today I'm unveiling. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much of introduction, receive with me to the Knocks2Nugget platform. Yes, let the drum roll. Feyi Shayo Adebayo.
Oh God, Antiomi, you
Oh
know
God.
I would have loved this backstage, but well, I'm here right now. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, world. Not to get is three. Like we've been excited about it. Well, I'm here. Thank you for having me. Really, sincerely, I
Wow.
sincerely appreciate this. Thank you, man.
Everybody, you now know who it is. That when I say somebody harasses me, it's him. And at the beginning, it was interesting. It was
Yeah.
sometimes I sit back, I just wonder what kind of trouble is this. We had to sit down, we had to pre-record, we had to then he would take it on. I mean, it was like a one-man riot squad. He had his team. What prompted you? I want to put you on the spot because you refuse to answer that question. What prompted you?
Okay. Well, every time I sit with you, I hear a lot of wisdom coming from you. And every time I sit with you, I hear you share your wealth of experience. Talk about a lot of things. And I've discovered over time that you don't want the front stage. You don't want to be seen. You just want to be at the backstage. And I said to myself, the world needs to hear you. A lot of people need to hear from you. There are people who are, yes, in your immediate circle of influence that would always have that, that you have that open door policy with that. You would always open your door to at any point in time. But there are other people who cannot come straight to your office by the reason of distance. So they also need to hear from you. They also need to feast from your wealth of experience and knowledge. And I just felt it was the right time. As a matter of fact, in my head, I still have thought of it this morning. In my head, Knocks2nugget is like 10 because I know we've had this conversation for years before you now finally said, okay. And even that okay, Seth, until I saw you right in front of the camera, sincerely, I didn't believe you were ready for it because you just kept saying no, Shayo, no. And that no for me sounded more like yes in my head because I felt this is something that needs to come out. And voila, Knocks2nugget is here. And it's three.
Yes, I see Gilbert is saying something. I remember in the beginning when recording an episode is like warfare in lockdown. So
Oh,
people will
God.
what used to happen. I need to tell you this. He won't tell you. So he would come with his crew, and it's from I want to see everything you want to wear, and then it's to your stylists, the makeup artist, and then you sit with the makeup person. No, I don't want her looking this way. No, I don't want this look on her face. No, I don't want her hair like that. And I'm wondering, Tori Olong, what's this whole big deal about? You know, The push was not so much just the push to excellence was something. Okay, so when I finally said, okay, I will do it, it would not allow me to do it anyhow. It just would not allow me to do it anyhow. Tell me, okay, yes, you've pushed, okay, this is why you pushed. What pushed you to the level of excellence you ensured we started with?
I felt from the very beginning, if we want to do it, we'll do it well. You know, our father will always say, if we want to live, we live. If we want to die, we die. So we'd rather just choose to live. So for me, it was that we will not just start anyhow, because a lot of people have gone ahead to own that space. So we're not just going to come into that space anyhow. So we'll come into that space with a touch of excellence. So when they hear you speak, they also see that you are that kind of person that they want to listen to. So we had to bring in the hairstylist, we had to bring in the makeup artist, we had to get a studio where there was no studio and make sure that the studio was properly arranged with all the props. We had to get all the lights, somehow, you know, source for lights and make sure that it was fine. And we had to also get the best of hands on the job just to make sure that we're not done recording and then we want to edit. I'll discover that there is no audio. We had to also just make sure that those things were there. So really, that was the drive for me. As a matter of fact, like I said before, it was you just coming out the way you sound in my ears. So of course, I know I've met you in some of the unguarded moments where you had no makeups on and then you still had to talk. But then what you were saying would paint that picture to me. So I saw that beauty radiating all around, even before, you know, we started even before we knew it was going to be Knocks2nuggets. So I felt if this is what it is, then we'll have to give all our best to it. Yeah,
Yes,
so
this is what it is. Gilbert is saying something. I won't come to Gilbert yet. Let me just go on to some congratulatory messages that came in while I kept announcing Knocks2nuggets is 3. So permit me to play some of the congratulatory messages and I'll be back.
I can't wait to hear.
Hooray! Knocks2nuggets is 3. We are grateful to God. Thank you for this 3 years of impartation. Thank you for this 3 years of adding values to people's life. Thank you for this 3 years of setting goals that will take people to the next level. And I pray that God will take you higher and higher in the name of Jesus. Congratulations once again. God bless you. Shalom.
Now that's particularly exciting because that is my sister. So when people from your own family appreciate you, then you started the journey. That is right from my sister, and I'm so excited. But let's go further. There's still many more to come.
Congratulations, ma.
Bring them.
My name is Tunde Olaide. I'm one of your regular listeners weekly. And I must be sincere with you, ma. I don't go online. But the fact that you normally send and I'm able to open after your discussion in the morning has been a blessing to me. I mean, the teachings in all areas of life. And I have learned how to be consistent, to be focused, to be determined, and believe God. And I've been exposed to so many other areas, things that I don't even know, different from just achieving goals in life, relationship, and other fields, security, and every other thing. I still have a few of your videos that I have not watched, but I have reason to say thank you. You've been a blessing. Congratulations to Knocks2nuggets. You've really knocked me to have certain nuggets that will surely help me to achieve something in life. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
You know, no, he said something about Knocks2nuggets. I remember when you asked me what would we call it, and I drew blank. And I was wondering, so what do we call it? Time out with PY. Time with Yomi. It wasn't striking. But I remember the very first things I got to talk about without thinking. You made me talk a lot of times without a script. I'm telling the whole world. To just tell you, start. And I'm wondering, what am I talking about? I said, talk. Something is in your spirit. You must just say it. And I realized at the beginning, there were so many things that even me, I listened and I'm like, you need to adjust there. They were like real knocks on the head. And I'm like, okay. And then it just jumped out, Knocks2nuggets. And you were like, yes, that is it. Thank you for the push. But I'm not back to you yet. I'm still on taking these congratulatory messages. Let me take one more and then we'll start talking again.
Wow. I'm so excited today. It's already 3 years. Knocks2nuggets. Building homes. Solving challenges of lives. Impacting lives all over the world. Congratulations, Reverend Yomiute and your team for all the successes in the past 3 years. Thank you for all those quality guests. Thank you for all those life-impacting topics. I have been particularly blessed with such topics like parenting, personal security, estate planning, to mention but few. In fact, all the topics have been so impactful. Thank you so much for making Monday mornings to be the time for insights, new ideas in my home. Congratulations. My prayer is that it shall be from glory unto greater glory. Congratulations.
Wow, congratulations. Yes, Knocks2nuggets is 3. I'm so excited. And I want to take on one of Gilbert's comments. And it says, all the costumes, hey, my money, makeup artist, catering, photographer, etc. And it's usually a whole day's affair. Now, I mean, I want to take you up on again on this. What kept you going? I mean, I remember we start and we are recording practically all day, canceling shots where we do. No, I won't take this. No, I don't want this top. No, I don't want this hair. And you will keep at it in spite of the time. And you are not being paid. People, it was totally FOC, free, pro bono. I enjoyed it. What pushed you? What kept you going?
For me, it was the fact that you have something that the world needs to hear. And sincerely, right now, my eyes are red and I'm close to tears listening to these comments. Basically, because, you know, at the point of starting, it was like, what are we really? And in all honesty, I also had that somewhere at the back of my mind to ask this question: what are we really going to be talking about? But in my mind's eye, also, I tried to see 10 years ahead, to say that one day, one guy somewhere in Afghanistan or Uzbekistan or one of the strange countries in quotes would need help and would need counsel from somewhere, and we look around and there will be nobody there, but just a device in his or her hand, and then would just flip, and somehow by then Knocks2nuggets would have made a name, and then by the time you type any search word, Knocks2nuggets would pop up and he would listen to the video that was recorded 10 years ago. And so I was already seeing that in my mind's eye, and I felt even if you have no views, definitely someday, somehow, someone somewhere is going to need to hear this 10 years after. So I wasn't looking at the fact that we weren't getting views. I wasn't looking at the fact that people were not tuning in. For me, it was the fact that there is a word that needs to be out there for somebody to get encouraged. And, you know, listening to the last person just now, Mr. Laja, with the congratulatory message, and was talking about personal security. And sincerely, I was close to tears, because the truth is, these are even people that you probably would just feel, oh, maybe they're not the ones we are trying to talk to. Maybe we're trying to talk to some other set of people, and they are really connecting and they are getting blessed. So it was the fact that in 10 years' time, somebody is going to be grateful for what you did 10 years earlier that just kept us going to say, you know what, we must keep at this. And, you know, there was something you said whilst you were, before we took the last congratulatory message, and that's the fact that, in all honesty, we'll have to give our best to it. You know, you said it's a whole day affair. We do all of that. And I'm thinking about to say, my money, makeup. The truth is, we needed to do that. As a matter of fact, I want to say this to the world, and I'm sure you will not knock me after this. The truth is that we will lock him upstairs and say he should stay in his own zone. I will stay in our studio. And, you know, sometimes he will just walk past and say, no comments, and he will keep moving, you know. And that was how we kept going. And for me, it's the fact that we must stay at it. Consistency definitely produces great results. You know, it is just not going in and coming out. It's the fact that we are still here after 3 years, and definitely will still be here after 20 years, still reaching out to lives and touching souls and transforming many. And I must say this to you, Ma. Thank you also for giving us that opportunity to come into your space. Because the truth is, if you had said no and your no remained no, and the day we brought the cameras to your house and the lights, and we said, okay, today is the day of the Lord, and you still said no, definitely this wouldn't have happened. But this is the truth about it, and I've thought about this severally. At that time of my life, I have also not done this for anybody before. And I must say this in all honesty, I was also talking to some other people who I felt had great content to also put out there, had great insight. Let me switch a bit. The reason I put you on the spot all the time, and thank God that's what you are doing every morning, every Monday morning now, is because I know you have it inside already. There's no need for us to start writing scripts and then we now start trying to. I wanted you to speak from within, and that was exactly what you were doing. So anybody who could hear you, they would also hear what you're not saying, because there were things you were also communicating to people beyond, beyond the lines. And that was what I wanted to hear. That was what I wanted to see you do, and that was exactly what you were doing. So back to what I was saying. We reached out to them as well to say we believe you can do this. We believe you, and honesty, till tomorrow, some of them, like 99% of them, have not lifted a finger, but you did, and we're here today. So thank you so much for even giving us this opportunity, because a lot of people felt, oh, who have you done it for before? Why? Who is your reference? Who is your point of reference? Who can you turn to and say you have done it for? And sincerely, you just give us that platform to do it for you, and then we're here. Thank you so much. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Gilbert says revelation of the house arrest in his own house. Very true.
We are not terrorists, so we are not bandits.
It's of course we will pick your brain. Whose brain will I pick? Gilbert says endless pick of my brain for input. Whose brain will I pick? And I have to pick.
If she's not picking your brain, who else's brain will she pick?
Exactly. I think back. Maybe we should take one more, and then we'll come back again. Let's play one more. I think there's one more I want to play before we come back.
All right, man.
Hello, 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 hello. Wow, congratulations, Knocks2nuggets. Knocks2nuggets is celebrating 3 years. Woo! I want to start by saying a big congratulations to Reverend Mrs. Oluwayomi Ute and the wonderful husband, Gilbert Ute. Thank you very much for this platform you have put together to enrich our lives and to make us better versions of ourselves. I mean, Knocks2nuggets has been a major blessing. The many topics have really impacted lives. I mean, I can't name all the topics. Is it parenting, goal setting, career planning, security, mental health, emotional intelligence, starting a business? I mean, it's so numerous to mention. These programs have been a blessing. All I have to say today is that congratulations, Knocks2nuggets. Thank you, Ma, for being consistent. Thank you for impacting lives. I pray that the next year will be a major milestones, and I also pray that God would enlarge your coast, God would enlarge your territory. Knocks2nuggets will become a household name. The nations of the earth will connect to this program. Congratulations to every partner. Congratulations to everyone that has connected with this program in one way or the other. Yeah, congratulations. And remember, together we win.
Thank you. That was Auntie Ramatu. Let me share this with you. One day, somebody I never thought I'd ever watched Knocks2nuggets. I never, because I've never seen her comment. I've never seen her like. I've never seen anything. Called me up and said, thank you for that edition in December. He helped me chart my course for the year and see what I'm doing today. And honestly, for a split second, my eyes went misty. I never even thought she ever watched. And then I remember those times when there was practically no like. Sometimes the view will be like 2 views, maybe mine and yours. And then it's like, who is watching this thing? Is it really worth it? And you tell me, PY, keep at it. PY, we won't give up. We will continue. And then one day I got a call, a chat from somebody in Germany. Wow. And I'm like, no. And just put the comment there, thank you for this edition. It helped me. And I remembered what you said, and I'm like, Shayo, honestly, I'm saying a big thank you. And like Gilbert says here, said the genuine selflessness of all the crew can only be described as an army of purpose. So he will come in with the lights, he will come in with the camera, he will come, the makeup artist, everybody sitting there making noise. And sometimes it's coming from an all night. We get to a point and Shayo just sits on the chair and just dozes off and says, Auntie, I know for the next 3 editions you'll be fine. Let me just take a snooze. And I'm like, wow, what a sacrifice. Honestly, I can't put it in words. Even me, I'm beginning to get a bit emotional right now. Yes, K2N is now global, worldwide will go. And I'll take this from the
Yeah,
darling sister. Congratulations to Knocks2nuggets. I love your consistency and value loaded sessions. You indeed saw the future. Keep the good work. The best is yet to come. Yes,
man,
thank you so much, Info. I truly appreciate it. Indeed, the best is yet to come.
man.
Thank you so, so much. I still have one more to take, but I'm wondering which one to do first. Take it first or ask you another question. Which one should I do?
See, I don't know. You're full of surprises.
Okay. Since
I
you
think
said
you
you
should.
don't know, I'll
Yeah.
ask you the other question. And so, everybody watching me live, this is my next question to Shayo. Shayo, I thought of what to give to you to appreciate you. I thought far, I thought deep. I wondered what it is, but then I came up with this plaque from Knocks2nuggets Appreciation Award, presented to Feyi-Shayo Adebayo for his unflinching support for Knocks2nuggets on the third anniversary of Knocks2nugget. This day, the 7th day of February 2022. So, right air on air to everybody, thank you for all you've done. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your selflessness. Honestly, when people see me now and say, "Oh, you're doing good," I'm like, you don't know where I'm coming from. Somebody pushed, somebody believed in me, somebody saw what I did not see and kept saying, "You can do it, you can do it, you can do it." Child, with all our hearts, the Knocks2nugget family says, thank you. So, stretch out your hand to receive it. Now, are you in a prayer mode? I didn't call you for prayer points. I cut you right there. While you are still wondering what to do with that, I'm enjoying that. I'll just go to the next clip.
Congratulations, Nuts to Nuggets. I mean, it's amazing how 3 years have gone by, but it's been 3 years of impact, and we're so grateful to God for Knocks to Nuggets, a platform that edifies, a platform that teaches, a platform that brings relevant information on very topical matters. It's been amazing how much value you've added to me as an individual, and I know I speak for a lot of us. I mean, I know like 3-4 people in my household every Monday morning, right after ETAG, we're tuned and waiting because we just must join Pastor Oluwayomi Ute, on Knocks2nuggets. And we always leave with something tangible. There have been editions on finance, on how to retire properly, on politics. That was a hot one. There's been editions on wellness, on mental health, which is a very topical issue that needed to be discussed. And you took the bull by the horns. You weren't coy about it, and you brought it to the fore. We had a real, honest conversation about it. Thank you so much for that. I can go on and on about the different topics that you had. I've had the privilege of joining you once or twice on the program as well. And every time I went away better schooled, better equipped, learning more than I even brought to the table. And this is because of you, Auntie Yomi, and the Knocks2nuggets family. Fantastic. Two up to you all for all that you've done this 3 years. Here's to 30 to go. And may the Lord continue to increase you, grant you wisdom, cause you to discuss the things that matter and will make a difference. And I'm sure there are countless testimonies about how the things we have discussed on Knocks2nuggets has made a difference in the lives of people. God bless you for all that you do. More power to you in Jesus' name. Amen.
More power to us. Thank you so much, everybody that's been on this call. Yes, and there you two, you are teary. Yes, even me actually got teary at that point. But sincerely, it's not trying to make you feel good or make you feel happy, Reverend Shayo. Now I want to call you Reverend. I want to get into that mode of Reverend Shayo. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for all you do. It's been amazing. I sit back and I listen again and again. And I also begin to take notes. I'm like, oh, I said this, and I'm taking notes. And I'm saying, no, you need to apply this. No, you need to do this. And sincerely, I'm also a better person because you gave the push, and to every single person that has kept faith with us, whether live or thereafter. Thank you. Yes, Gilbert, you heard it. 30 years to go, the Lord
Yes,
preserving us.
yes,
Thank you.
yes.
All the way from
I
Canada,
connect. I connect.
you connect,
Connect.
all the way
I
from
connect.
Canada, Emeka would always join. Thank you,
Thank
every
you,
single
Mika. Thank you.
person that would connect, that would send the feedbacks, that would tell me, well, you didn't talk about this. What about this? And I look back and actually wonder, how did we survive 3 years? How did we even do it? It looks like yesterday. I didn't even think I knew what to say for 1 week, but it's been 3 years. And in these 3 years, there was the everyday episode that happened during the pandemic that we called the Fear Not series. And it was every single day. And when I stopped, people said, why did you stop? I said, why did I stop? Okay, you want to keep person? Thank you so much, Shayo. I truly do appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There
And
is this joke. There is this joke. Sorry, man. There is this joke about Knocks2nuggets that a lot of people don't even get to know about. And that's the joke of after Knocks2nuggets every Monday when we see to review. I always love to see that expression on your face. Really, you're like, yes. So, what did you observe today? What did I not do? That is one of the sweetest part of Knocks2nuggets for me. Trust me. A lot of people don't know this part, but I enjoy.
yes, because when I see him, I'm like, okay, so Shayo, you watched it. So what do you have to say? Oh, your hair. Oh no, that glasses. No, that makeup. I'm like, Tori, your love, please now. But the push for excellence is intense. And so even for my everyday life, I need to ask myself, if it's not going to be excellent, then it's not worth the while. Thank you so, so much for the push. I truly appreciate you. And we could only pray that even the sky is not the limit.
Yes.
Greater heights, greater glory, greater wisdom, great doors opening for you, God accelerating you. You're a man of so many parts I admire. And thank you for putting that push in my life. I truly do appreciate it. And guess what? Next week, I have another thing coming. Next week. So, when I realized, something interesting. When I realized that the Monday is 14th. I'm like, what? 14th, Monday. What do we do? What do we need to do on Monday? What do we need to do on Monday? So I decided, let's do something different. Let's talk Valentine. It would be crazy not to talk on Valentine's Day on Knocks2nuggets. Somebody will kill me. And I don't want to die. So coming up next week, Monday, talking about Valentine. Understanding your love language. And guess who is coming? Uche Kachi Asuha will be right on this call talking about let's understand our love language. If you miss it, you miss out. So don't miss it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be no holes barred. And I'm sure she's coming with so much information that you need to hear. You really need to hear that. So next week, Monday, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Uche Kachia Suha will be here talking about understanding your love language. So finally,
yes, ma'am.
Back to you. Your final words.
Okay. My final word to everybody who is watching and who is going to watch later is that watch this space, because there is something new that is about to hit your screen. And trust me, it's an offshoot of Knocks2nuggets, because we have discovered that Knocks2nuggets cannot accommodate all that she has to offer. So there is something amazing that is coming on your screen. You are going to, I'm sure you must, I think she did a test translation.
I did an intro on Thursday. Now, even that, maybe I should go report you again to the whole world. So Shayo will come and say, Auntie, Knocks2nuggets is not about business. You don't understand. And I'm like, Shayo, it's not about business. Have another platform for business. Don't talk.
Exactly.
Yes, I appreciate. And so after several harassments, I pulled back and I began to actually ask the Lord to help me. What else can we do? And then Possibility series came up.
Exactly.
So had Possibility series come in, as an inset of Knocks to Nuggets. Actually, I will see me and they say, Auntie, it is Positivity Series, not Knocks to Nuggets. Go get your space for that. So every Thursday,
Yeah, we
by
needed
8
that
p.m.,
announcement.
yes, by 8 p.m. every Thursday on 8 p.m. West African time, Possibility Series will be on air on YouTube, on so also my Facebook. And on that, in that space, talking about money,
Yeah,
money, money. So yes, every Thursday 8 p.m. Possibility Series with PY will be on, talking about money, how to make money, how to keep money, how to save money, how to invest money. It's all about money. Thank you so much again, Shayo.
thank you. So I would want to just say to everybody, whatever it is that you have, don't let anybody talk you out of it. Even if you start with yourself and you are the only audience, the truth is, for everything you do, it should be for the audience of one. We're not doing it for the crowd. We are doing it for the audience of one.
Mm.
From the very inception, our thoughts is that one person will be impacted for every episode. And to the glory of God, we are seeing the one persons that are being impacted. So I want to say to everybody, don't you drop your ball because somebody said it is not possible. Even if you check it in your head and you don't have it all together, look for the right persons to talk to that can help you shape it up. And please don't always have it all together before you start. If you listen to the first episode of Knocks to Nuggets, the audio, the bed song, that's the tune underneath, was louder than her voice. But guess what? We did not stop. We kept at it. The montage was not beautiful, but we just said, you know what, let us push it out. So whatever it is, there is a level, there is a benchmark for excellence, yes, but you can always improve on it. So just start somehow. Start on a good footing. Look for the right people around you, and trust me, like she has prayed, the sky is not just your limit; it's your launch pad. Thank you so much, Ma, for all that. Man. Thank you for this award. I wasn't expecting it. Sincerely, I was not expecting anything of such. But thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'll relate that same message to the team. Thank you, Ma. We
Thank
appreciate
you
you.
so much. So have a good day. Thank you so much, Shayo. Wow, that was with Shayo Adebayo, the Knocks to Nugget third year edition. Thank you, every single person. We are because you have made it. Thank you so much. And like Shayo said, and thank you for picking on it, Julie. Don't have it all together before you move. Keep going. It will only get better. Thank you. If that's all you take out from this edition and you work with it, trust me, is a nugget that will make you a better person. So until I see you next week, Monday, as we talk about understanding your love language with Uche Kachi Asua. Start it, do it afraid, start small, but just start. Don't wait for perfection. Just do it. If you can think it, you can be it, you can do it. And never ever forget it. Together we win. I love you all. See you next week, Monday. God bless you.